This is Tony T here from Tony'sPicks.com with our college football pick show here for Friday, November 15th. We'll have picks from all four games. For more free pick videos, be sure to subscribe to our channel. And if you're looking for my best bets, my premium plays, click that link in the description. That'll take you to my page here at Tony'sPicks.com. All right, let's get this one underway. We start here with Wyoming and Colorado State. For Friday, Wyoming now 2-7 after their 49-45 road win in New Mexico. The Cowboys gained 604 yards, 262 rushing for 4.9 yards a carry. On defense, they allowed 576 yards with 412 rushing for 14 yards per run. Caden Anderson, 20-29 passing for 342 yards with 3 touchdowns and a pick. Colorado State now 6-3 with their 38-21 road win at Nevada. The Rams produced 327 yards, 170 rushing for 4.7 yards a carry. Defensively, they allowed 441 yards to the Wolfpack with 252 passing yards on 28 attempts. Braden Fowler, Nicolosi, 9 of 15 for 157 yards. The Cowboys' offense against the Mountain West is rushing for 4.4 yards per rush, 8 yards per pass attempt. Their defense has struggled against the conference. Colorado State has posted good offensive numbers against the Mountain West, but pass defense is the issue as they allow 273 yards passing per game with 7.9 yards per pass attempt. Pick here will be on Wyoming here at plus 9.5. All right, let's get you the next one. North Texas and UTSA here for Friday's action. We got North Texas dropping to 5-4, a 14-3 home defeat to Army. The Mean Green gained 283 yards, 69 rushing for 3.8 yards a carry. On defense, they allowed 308 yards to the Black Knights, 293 rushing for 4.6 yards a carry. Chandler Morris here, 24-37 passes for 214 yards and 2 interceptions. UTSA sits at 4-5, a 44-36 home victory to Memphis. The Roadrunners posted 408 yards, 101 rushing for 2.9 yards a carry. On defense, they allowed 516 yards to the Tigers with 454 passing yards on 52 attempts. Owen McCown, 20-37 passing for 280 yards and 4 touchdowns. North Texas defense has been poor on the road as they surrender 48 points per game with 5.2 yards per rush, 364 yards passing for 9.6 yards per pass attempt. Offensively, they rush for 4.7 yards a carry with 8 yards per pass attempt. UTSA against the AAC holds teams at 2.1 yards per rush, 58% completion rate. Offensively, in the conference, they're throwing for 326 yards, 7.2 yards per pass attempt. The Roadrunners have won every home game this season. Mean Green 3-7 to the spread on the road, following a home game. The Roadrunners 4-1 to the spread at home, facing a team that allows 5.9 yards per player greater. Pick here will be on UTSA +1. All right, next up here we got UCLA and Washington here Friday night. UCLA now 4-5, a 20-17 home victory to Iowa. The Bruins gained 415 yards, 211 rushing for 5.4 yards a carry. On defense, they allowed 265 yards to the Hawkeyes, 80 rushing for 2.6 yards per rush. Ethan Garber's 21-34 passing for 204 yards with 2 touchdowns and 2 picks. Washington now 5-5, a 35-6 road defeat to Penn State. On the road, the Huskies gained 193 yards, 74 rushing for 2.2 yards a carry. Defensively, they allowed 486 yards in the game, 266 rushing for 6.7 yards per rush. Will Rogers, 10 of 13 passing for 59 yards and a pick. UCLA on the road rushes for only 3.1 yards a carry, but they're completing 67% of their passes for 264 yards and 7.9 yards per pass attempt. On defense, they limit teams to 3.2 yards per run. On the road, 62% completion rate. But Washington has won and covered each game at home in conference. At home, they throw for 8.6 yards per pass attempt, allow 4.3 yards per pass attempt. So the pick here will be on Washington here, -4.5. All right, next up we got Houston and Arizona here Friday night. Houston 4-5, a 24-19 home victory to Kansas State. The Cougars put up 232 yards, 121 rushing for 3 yards a carry. On defense, they allowed 327 yards to the Wildcats, 89 rushing for 2.6 yards a carry. Zion Chris, 11 of 11 passing for 103 yards and a touchdown. He rushed for 75 yards and a score. Arizona drops to 3-6. A 56-12 road defeat to UCF. The Wildcats put up 261 yards, 5 rushing yards on 25 carries. Defensively, they allowed 602 yards to the Knights with 308 rushing for 7 yards a carry. Noah Fafita here, 24 of 33 passing for 256 yards and 2 touchdowns. Houston in their road games put up 14 points per game, 3.6 yards per rush, 7.3 yards per pass attempt. On defense, the Cougars allow 4.2 yards per rush, 8 yards per pass attempt away from home. Arizona in Big 12 play, running for just 3.3 yards a carry with 249 yards passing for 6.5 yards per pass attempt. Defensively in the conference, so they're giving up 33 points a game, 5 yards per rush, 8 yards per pass attempt. Those numbers even worse over their past 3 games. Cougars did put up 30 points at TCU. The Wildcats 3-0 to the over at home against losing teams. Pick here will be on Houston and Arizona over 46. For more free pick videos, be sure to subscribe to our channel. And if you're looking for my best bets, my premium plays, click the link in the description. That'll take you to my page here at Tony'sPicks.com. And if you like this video, give us a thumbs up. You really help our channel. I'm Tony T. We'll talk with you later.